Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Well, what is even happening here on this chart? I mean, we're just like, there's literally no volatility at all. But overall, actually, Bitcoin is holding quite well. The stock market indices, they went down a bit. Bitcoin is actually holding up quite well, and we are holding currently above the September low. So if we zoom out a little bit, you see that. You see where the September low is located here around 107,400. And yeah, I mean, we're holding above that level right now up here, which is also where that upper red line is located. This is also where we found support on the 10th of October, right? But then we broke through and recovered. So there's a lot happening in this area. There's a lot happening in this area because there's just strong structural support and also Fibonacci support here on the micro level, which is between 105,825 and 107,547. So if we zoom in a bit, you see here, this 1-2 setup we talked about in the first video today. I just want to take a moment to talk about what would actually happen if we break down. Okay, so my concern is here, my concern is that this move to the upside, while it looks like a 5-wave move up, it's not an impulse. Okay, it's not impulsive, so it indicates some weakness. There's still some underlying weakness. The move down was a 5-wave move. That is the concern. I mean, I can always be wrong about that, and there are other ways how this could be labeled. What if this was 5 and then this is 1 and this is an A, B, C? This would be even possible, yeah. In that case, we would even need to give it a little bit more room to the downside, right? Actually, so maybe we'll go to that scenario. But anyway, what I want to highlight is we have 5 waves up, and the move down looks actually rather impulsive, which means we have to be on the side of caution. Earlier today in the member video, I highlighted here, this is our resistance area. It's not changed. So it's between 109,636 and $112,529. Well, we are respecting our Fibonacci micro support area, which is currently between 105,825 and 107,547. This is Fibonacci micro support. We're holding that, but we need a break above resistance, above initial micro resistance, yeah, at 112,530 for an indication that we actually have formed a low. Yeah, that's very, very important, because at the moment, we're just hovering above Fib support. There's not much going on there at the moment, yeah. So the market is still in I don't know, decision finding mode. It certainly hasn't made a decision yet about whether it wants to break higher or break lower, but this resistance is on the chart for a reason. Because there is, and we discussed that earlier today on Discord, there's a potential this here turns either into a triangle or we get one more low. I mean, with that triangle, one more low. Triangle would be A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. But I find the microstructures don't align so well with the triangle here. It's more likely, on some charts like Link, it looks more like a 3-wave move. Like a triangle. Here on the Bitcoin chart, what I want to highlight is, it is possible this 4th wave is topping or topped already, yeah? And we get just one more low in wave 5, and this here would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just be ready. We might see another low. Okay, we might see another low. If that happens, the $98,500 area would be important support. So just something, it's just an area to watch. This is going to be important. 98,500 will be next support. You know about resistance now. And if we can break above Fibonacci micro resistance, the focus will shift to the next larger resistance area above, 115,880 to 119,464. But at the moment, we are squeezed between support and resistance. So obviously, when you watch the video, maybe that's changed already, but you know at least what the next support and resistance levels are afterwards. For any live updates, consider to join our MCO membership. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.